Sorry about this delay. I almost had. I need to really enable this after the stream. I almost had the high-level streamer gameplay choice of using remote desktop to turn on the live soon while I was while I was stopped at a stoplight getting to my neighborhood. Sorry again about the delay. I mean, had some family need some help, and they are. I mean, family is family, but also they're pretty important to me and helped through some tough times. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. They were more important. So all that being said, we do have some Admiral Piett testing to get done. It also means I do not have anything like any assets set up for the stream. I'm just gonna wing it with the GAC stuff. We have the screen, the only screen that really matters here. Alright, I did message Mr. Flash. We do have a team. I just told him to do Ray, Double Brothers, and whoever. Malik, of course, does mean that a character like... I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Wait a minute. Alright, let's get the guy first. We do have... Does the team even matter? Oh, fine. Oh, fine. I'm not really going to bother with the event, I think. We talked about the kit. We've all seen the kit by now. Just pop an auto. So the whole goal that I have for the stream today is I'm pretty sure even if... I don't know that you should gear Piett now, or even if you should gear Piett. I'm going to try testing him at gear 8 with Zeta, ideally. I guess we're forced onto... This isn't even Imp Troopers, though. What? Okay, sure. I like how... Why do you start with 17? Huh, I'm just gonna assume that was like a pre-scripted thing. Oh, do we have... That is not a high damage AoE. But again, he doesn't have mods. Do we have Piett check? Do we... SWH.GG still doesn't have him? Yeah, I'm assuming they're just busy then. Or they just pre-scripted to just one-shot the shore? Yeah, that's an 80k basic. But these are also gear 10, so not that much armor. We really... This is like giving me like Rey Ultimate vibes. Like we still don't know. I just want to know the number, man. Please, let me see it. Well, so far he's definitely good in a Marquee event against gear 10 characters. And by good, I mean lost. 3 banners? 4 banners? Coming in hot. What's up, this? Nope, still not there. What isn't there? Oh, so this happened last night, right? Like, I think I just have to reset it? This is really bizarre, because this has never happened in the pre-setup. So all I have to do is I hit a button, and then everything is just going to flood in at once. Which is less than ideal, I would say. Alright, get ready to... The wave is coming. So I'm just gonna have to do that before stream. Oh god, emotes look so bad. I was hoping I was just gonna revert it back to plain text today, and the problem is, so it randomly does the colors, and that's still gonna be an issue. So I think like emoji might still just look like trash. Really unfortunate. I don't know. Twitch is so much like this is avoidable by just not using a green background, which doesn't fit the thematics I'm accidentally carry you so far. Like color text, and because the way that this works is in Twitch.tv, this mystical place that people may have heard of, you get to choose your name color, and then that name color just works in the chat window. YouTube doesn't do that. There's a whole lot that YouTube doesn't do, but in this case, it also means that I have to like apply a weird color filter, so that's why if I do like thinking face. I mean, I also have this crown thing that I can't get rid of. Alright, it's done. Yeah, it's weird. It's a bunch of weird technical stuff. So, I don't know. I could just ditch the chalkboard for this, and I mean, a gray background is pretty safe. It's readable. We'll see. After last night's stream, I did start to realize, like, I set up things in, like, probably the hardest way possible. Like, legitimately, actually, the hardest way that things could have worked. Wait, why did I get to choose... Oh, no, Empire. Okay. Because I have Galaxy of Heroes and chat in front of me, and then a screen to the right where I could do the draw on stuff, and then the actual place to look at... Oh, God. I see, what's that even gonna look like? Wait, that doesn't even... Huh. Alright, free-to-play, small, medium spender, or whale. Day-to-day, I'm not spending, but it just depends on how prepared I am for an event on my timeline. I mean, don't get me wrong, over the lifetime of the game, I've definitely spent plenty. I am no free-to-play, but I don't, like, whale out, or, like... I have only ever gotten one marquee character in the lifespan of this game, and that was Scion, and then I realized that the counter that I needed to climb Arena just involved me benching Scion for a Gear 9 3-star nest. And I figured, probably not. We don't need to make that investment. Oh wait, this isn't for shards, right? We don't even need to do this right now, I don't think. I like how they don't let you out of this one. Alright. Boy is here. So again, I'm not going to be taking him to 7-star or anything like that. This isn't that type of... I'm not rolling in that type of dough. I apologize. But that being said, I think that might not be as interesting anyway. Aside from, I still really just want to know his number. Nope. Still no Piett check passed. Thanks to the credit heist, I actually do have the credits to do this today. I actually probably extremely was not going to. I don't even need to start checking yet. I mean, the magic number I told myself I was going to keep him at was Gear 8. I think Gear 8 is like the nice balance. Because all we're really... you might be keeping this at Gear 7, because I... Okay. Gear 7 it is. Gear 7 will do fine. I extremely need these for the upcoming GL events. I'm not pre-committing them. Especially when my Empire looks like this. Let's say odds are very high that we're going to be going Luke. Nope, not that one. So all I'm going to do here is I think I'm just going to slap on Chupio's mods, which are pretty much intended for the same thing, except Chupio steals stats. But again, it's just pretty much Fin Grenade here. I actually don't know if Gear 7 is going to have enough to survive it. Guess we'll see. Just stealing the Boy Wonders mods across the board. But again, like, all he's really here to be is the unique, right? I don't even care if he gets off his first special, but, like, you know, you don't want him to die. I think that's a pretty safe assumption to make. 23. Is about as good as we're gonna get here. I actually probably should just be stacking flat defense across the board. 17 versus that's a not the primary you want. Flight protection here also gonna be good. Mileage. Sure. We'll make a boy out of him yet. I mean, this is... I think we actually have to keep this. Yeah. Alright. Solid, respectable 22k. 30% armor. He might just die to Fin Grenade anyway. Is this only while he's alive? Alright. Zeta going on. I don't think this is a mistake. I think this is a pretty easy Zeta to make. Famous last words. And I don't even know if we need to touch the rest of this. We're going min-spec. Alright, so first question. Watch somehow Thrawn's targeting priority actually just get overridden. Okay. Piett just being so damn killable. Or watch Piett actually just end up having very, very high priority. This is going to be not a short stream, but it will be comfortable. Alright, so with this being this team, I think we're supposed to... Man, do we just take Thrawn lead? Just reapply it here, probably? Wait, I'm blanking out hard. Who's the... We're taking Bastila out. Oh, Trey. Yeah, okay. Mods should all still be fine for this. Just hop on in. So, I do want to try Palpatine lead, but that's going to have some weird considerations. Like, if we go with Palpatine lead, like, Thrawn will still have targeting priority, right? He's going to be a little bit more killable. Ooh. Do we actually have Thrawn Motto right now? That's a nasty. Also, Piett died today at AoE, so that's a bad sign. At least for Gear 7 Piett. He might not have. No, he totally does. Interesting. It's not even that high of damage. Maybe BSF Auto is just that hard of like, I think that forces us on the tank. BSF really was carrying him, huh? Damn, that is impressive. Okay. With Malik being here, I think that either means that we're forced onto tank or you don't run this type of setup. Like, so the way that I want to try this is, I think Palpatine represents a greedy extension for Piett and Vader, but that's... It doesn't feel great, unless we're going to run some type of tenacity tank setup. I mean, I'm curious. Let's just... I think L3 should be relatively beefcake. Get away with this. I think it has to be this. Well, I mean, it's probably just gonna die. This is just... This is what? 4 comlinks? I don't mind. Alright, if this is gonna happen though, I guess I'm obligated. Fine. It's just the rabbit hole we're in down. Watch him still just die anyway. Or maybe we could do BSF supporting Piett lead and then have an off tank. This is such a weird rabbit hole. Alright. That actually might have to be the way to go. Tank piece on L3. He's gonna throw the debuffs out. She should just retaunt. Grenade on her. He does live. She dies. That's not great. But wait, Malik being here just means that... Okay, Malik I think just forces you on BSF. I might just ask Flash, or Flash. It's a close enough name, okay? I get credit for... I think we need... Like, so the way I view Piett is as a BSF replacement, you want him to free her up, but I don't... Like, Palpatine against Malik is definitely a dumb draft. I don't know why I skimmed over that. We could just play it out. Does this last if Piett dies? Actually, it didn't check. But functionally, the way we want this to go is... I think we call last. I mean, if we want the good damage on Malik, Let's just see what damage number we get. This is off a 3 debuff. This is not quite max stack. We could be at 7 if we had Palpatine not blocking, getting blocked by Malik. I'll message him. Alright, what's the damage number here? Non-crit 123. Also, one thing that is kind of nice against Malik here, you really don't, like, Malik shouldn't even be getting a drain off here, but again, this is where BSF kind of comes in. This being the case, that was kind of a Palpatine. Synergetic, but not relevant Malik here. Problem is, I don't think Piett lead. We have, oh, I guess we're the level up for me to do this. I don't think this is the good draft either. I view the minus 15 speed as only being relevant if you're not against Malik and you can get the turn meter. I guess we could do both, but then I think that's actually just the worst possible argument to use this. Flash. We've been shardmates all along, you didn't tell me. You rolled a 100 shard pull. Damn, nice gun. Alright, sorry. Let me get... Legitimately came in hot, like, Twitch teams if you want. Yeah, so... I mean, we did just roll a fail crit on Malik. We actually could just run that matchup back, I think. Multi back. We really do need to just get out of VP lead, then. Let's just try Kylie. We might as well. We're here. We need to stop at 7. This... It's a 3. Okay, I'll take it. GP's up by 10k all over. If we could get away with doing this without Thrawn, that would be 10 out of 10. That being said, I'm not sure I'm confident here. Or we could. I think Traya might be a cheaper ad in some cases. Oh god, we're still... I was like, what is happening here? I think we could probably take the all set off the ball to try to... Huh. That was kind of cute. Look at that. Tried to do something. It did absolutely nothing. But he's doing his best. Alright. So, basically, even with all the potency buff, we're still looking at best, 3 reliable debuffs, I would say, right? Because we're at 85% chance to land. No matter how much potency we get, there's still 50% chance to fail. So I would only ever assume, even if we get 4 debuffs here, that it's pretty likely that we're not going to get the rest of the jam. I guess I was just being conservative. I guess 2 debuffs is the count for today. Maybe this is good, though. Maybe this just gives you the option to react to type of RNG you get. It is kind of cutesy or worth noting that we do, like, when we get counterattacked, we are getting Piett turn meter, so it is kind of helping us bring taunt up. That's adorable. I would also just prefer my Vader not to have this much health, I think is the safe bet here. So, yeah, I mean, and of course, because we don't have an Empire draft, this is kind of a dead ability. This is also a pretty useless button. So what? we could just place it on Thrawn, draft Thrawn instead of Traya. If we could free up Thrawn, that'd be so nice, but I don't know. That might be a bit of a pipe dream. Oh, his death does actually lose attacks. I think we need Thrawn then, actually. Thrawn is going to act as an effective second tank here for keeping Piett alive purposes. Piett purposes, if you will. It also does just mean that we could replace tank tech on him the moment that L3 dies. Do I? Alright, let's get the health off of her. I don't think this is going to matter. This should kind of help, though. I mean, we can't steal from the Boy Wonder. Let's just shotgun this. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna give her some of the good juice. And the problem is, I don't know if this... This is not a bad flat defense roll. My defense mods are actually starting to get a little bit legit here. This is the part where I hope that I got... No, I'm pretty sure I got a hot utils lit up before this stream. I'm just gonna... For my ease of mind, I'm just gonna tell myself that I definitely did, because otherwise I'm making hours of work for myself. Is there anything else really to worry about? I don't think we can hit this button regardless. I don't think there's a point in leveling it up. Like, there's no real reason to care about any of this, right? At least for this type of... He shouldn't have it up before he gets the counterattack, and he's dead on second counterattack, so I think that's actually a bad investment. I think I skip. Alright. Let's see. I guess the real question here is gonna be, yeah, look at that. Sit down. Defense sets are so much better, especially against Poe Unique. The real question here is, how badly was Bastila carrying this in some respects? Other question is, how badly is Vader gonna take a beating here? I think I found the answer. It's not fun. Wait, we do. Okay, non-crit again. I mean, so like I said, this is actually pretty sick value. If you've ever done like Malak against Night Sister Spirit, it's kind of the same effect. His health is just so trash that Malak just, you get nothing. If we AoE here, we're just gonna get Vader feared, so... It's not great. I mean, when's the next AoE coming? It's gonna be Whirlwind, right? I think Whirlwind hits before next Fitting Grenade. So... Isn't this kind of counter synergy on this turn order? It's a 2-turn mark. Can it be? I don't think it can be dispelled, but Thrawn is still gonna swap out of it super quickly. Like, three of them have soft targeting, but the cold killer here is actually gonna be L3. I guarantee you L3 is gonna just try to prioritize Piett. Weird. I don't know if we're supposed to hit a button. She's about to hit ultimate. I don't think we can fracture. I think Rey ultimate might actually end up being, yeah. Like, Piett's not going to survive, and it doesn't seem like... Wait, where did Piett's trap stacks go? What a miss here. Do they have a turn duration? I thought that they were... I had checked. Still not run the kit reveal. until the start of the next enemy turn. You just get it for the one Vader. Eh. Or until non-Empire ally turn. Okay. Wow, reading gets is pretty good, huh? Damn. Fair enough. I mean, anytime that you don't put a crit on Malak, that's already kind of a fail state, but... Unless I just pump up Vader's crit chance for this. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. The rules surrounding a lot of this ended up being a little bit more complicated than I'm hoping for. We could try, like... This feels like not the play. Because, like, we're saving... Who are we even saving? Saving Traya by doing this, but... The other team was just so optimized their min-max for taking this out. I might just ask for... Wait, I need to stop attacking. Flash, can you switch the team over to non-Malak? I guess if it's gonna get it in, it needs to be with a Vader tech. Actually being able to go off. I think Malak, like, Thrawn lead does work against Malak, but you really... Like, all of those pieces of that solution to the puzzle were just so critical. You really cannot cut anything in this case. I still think Piett probably works with non-Malak present. Let's see. I haven't got a message back from him, but I can't keep hitting him if he's gonna actually get the team change in. So how's everyone doing today? I think that's really the thing too. Basil just gave you so many buffs that even if you didn't crit Malak, you were pretty safe. Basil just makes this whole thing so much dang cleaner. I haven't really run that many tests without her, and so this is kind of eye-opening for me of like, damn, she really... Like, yeah, tank Thrawn with the mods, but it really is Sith Apprentice bumping up to like, nah, dude, like you're actually, like, you're set. Don't worry about it. Or Saxon domestic time. Yeah. There. While we're waiting. I'm gonna draft the Imperial green team for you right now. Oh god, there's a GP requirement. I can't do it. Wait. There's still hope. That's actually the weird thing, right? Gar Saxon isn't a trooper, but also it just doesn't feel like there are enough non-imp troopers. Because like even Piett's an imp trooper, right? But like I saw you saying it before the stream, and I to bring that as well. I agree. Is like this feels more to me like Gar Saxon than it does Gar Saxon synergy than it does imp trooper synergy. I mean, range trooper does give retribution, right? And so there are some like basic benefits alongside that. What's the dream draft here? We got Gar Saxon lead, we got Piett. Gotta have him. Short trooper, he's a great tank. Just gotta have it. Alright, because he's the only one with a health bar. Here you go, sir. I don't know, guys. I think Imperials just suck. This is just pure science right here. Alright, Flash got the team in. Get out here. Let's see. Alright, I'm assuming that with Piett, with Vader, with Malak not being there, this should be a pretty different story. This should just be a Galaxy of Heroes crash. Okay. Sure. Why not? It's really weird. BlueStacks really doesn't crash anymore. Ever since the latest update to BlueStacks, it's actually been pretty playable. I've had some crashes like that, but that's only like when you're going between menus. Okay, in this case, I would say Vader lead out. Let's just Watson. Watson guaranteed. Piett is the entire point of this stream. He's a guarantee. I still. Oh, okay. Do we want to test? I think this is the time to run this. And then Trey is gonna get rid of the stacks, but I guess so is Watt. But at least we have Watt going. Oh, man, why did he have to lose? The anti-plug and play clause. Damn you, CG. I mean, at the very least, with Palpatine lead, it should be a fairly reliable restack. Let's go a little bit greedy here. This is a little bit greedy, but I would rather we can get away with spending Trey at the slot instead of Thrawn. I think that's a win. I guess we might not be fast enough then. At least not without Piett lead. If they... Okay. We're fast. So what are we actually setting up here? What am I missing here? They do have crit avoidance. What usually stop that? Why does this feel so weird? As you can tell, I'm a little bit low on prep here, but also... I think the problem with this is a little bit too greedy. With the loop extension, we also kind of free. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Wait. How does Team Overflow work with ending MM chain with Healy, actually? We're supposed to take Palp here, given a choice. I guess, actually, with Palpatine's protection clause, you could make a decent tank out of him. You could do a lot worse, but you're going to take some pretty specialized mods to get there. Wait. Ooh. So this turn killed all of our offense stacks, which is kind of a bummer. But this is kind of... Look at this. Huh. That's not bad. Thematically, it's also kind of hilarious, but that's not bad. Also, Brazen Ultimate, so this is kind of... I mean, Piett probably dies here, and Piett definitely dies here, but that should have been really blocked here. I mean, whoever we basic here is going to counterattack us, so I guess. He is in stealth, actually, so this does mean we could hit this button and get away with it. This is such a weird driving team. I was not expecting this at all. If we land this daze and get away with it. Okay, she didn't actually. Does she not have the cleanse zeta? She actually might not. We've landed a lot of debuffs on her. Got a little bit. This Ray ultimate is actually taking forever because of Palpatine lead. This matchup plays so weirdly with the extra turn meter. Yeah. I don't want to cash out the shocks, but also maybe I'm just supposed to here. This is actually kind of funny. The Palpatine loops were actually kind of stacking up. Huh. I was not expecting this. This is still like, and especially because we took all that damage, Palpatine is gonna be pretty much guaranteed dead here to Railed, I think. But weird. There's a lot of synergy effects going on here. This is actually kind of fun. This Railed is legitimately just eternal. Please, ma'am. It's just my family. Oh, yeah, sure. Fair enough. With Palpatine Leah, that's true. I'm testing this. I think that this is not how I expected today to go. But maybe. We got Tank Peace Thrawn and Regen Peace Tank Palpatine. This is what is anything anymore? Alright, so functionally speaking, this flat defense I think needs to be on Palpatine way. Wait, we didn't even use all three, right? Wait. Just steal all of our stuff and get away with it. A little bit of percent offense, I won't mind that much either. I mean, Palpatine is racking up crazy stacks there. This is so bizarre. But also, we still have the issue of the crit of what at the start, or crit immunity. Sure. That's just black bigger stuff. That's a potency in there as well. See, the problem is, if this manages to get Piett out in front, which seems like it does, like, is there just problem is we're not going to get IPD out in front of Vader's tantrum. So what does that mean we're not supposed to pop MM? Or is the MM just kind of without an AoE disable at the start? This feels really bad though. Like Vader just facing down an entire team of crit immunity. What am I missing here? Why do we usually not deal? I think it's because we're getting in before Finn rotation goes off, so normally he took 2 turns and Finn was critable. I don't think this is going to feel good, but I'm just going to run it just to see what regen tank Palpatine feels like. This is pure unadulterated science right now. Like, unironically, that doesn't feel that bad. If we throw at what, we actually might. Like, this becomes so weird suddenly. Like, do we just basic? Like, we're supposed to maybe do 3 basic into Cole just for max offense, but like they have crit immunity. Also, we didn't get that. We did. Alright. Ooh, I don't know if we get the regen piece in time. Watt might actually need to be faster here. Let's just go for the stun. Stall for time. So does the Mark die when Piett dies? Wait, is the Mark just already gone? God, EP lead is gonna ruin the Mark so badly then. Why did it have to have a turn duration? This would have been so sick. Wait, does that mean that we just lost it super early before when I was doing the loops and just didn't realize it then? Because this mark just means that he has failure, but it doesn't mean he has... or the debuff. Weird. All of this just feels so weird. This should just be a monster, I'll assume. I mean, next MM, maybe we get to pop off, but I don't think it'll be enough in time without Vader lead. I do, okay, no matter what happens though, I do think the Mark plus regen piece is going to be interesting if we potentially go something other than EP lead. I think EP lead combined with the Mark, if we actually consider the Mark to be value, is actually kind of counter synergy, which feels unfortunate, right? Because EP lead was also the way that we potentially extend out the Imperial debuffs. But I don't know how you can reconcile things otherwise. Yeah, that's the one thing you don't want to see and the one person you don't want to see at all. Yeah, we're just feeding Rey too much Terminator as well. Not surprising, I guess. For a hot second there, that seemed a bit cute. So if it's gonna be Thrawn, the problem is if we do Mark regen Thrawn, then you still have the issue of Thrawn actually needs to be able to take turns here. Like Palpatine, the whole idea of every time that we did that whole loop stack, we were getting more protection, which was just making the regen piece stronger. Making him tankier was cool, but this totally does have 2-turn mark duration, so we extremely did not have Palpatine taunting after a period. Alright, let's just... I don't think we actually did Vader without E. I don't think the Terminator is still going to feel great, though. We have Vader going out in front, but we are still dealing with the crit issue. It really is crazy trying to iterate on this, how much, like, how correctly the Thrawn turn order, like, letting the Terminator gains get their crit off so that we could actually get our turn to do stuff. It did just drive so smoothly. I don't know, any ideas? I was in a meeting, what have I missed? A lot of deaths so far, mostly. I'm kind of on the train of thinking that regen piece plus Mark is Piett. For a second I thought Palpatine was going to be tank, and then that hope died. Because Palpatine leads you. Way too good at getting the Mark off too fast. It was like 80% there. There's like 80% pure synergy, like insanely good feeling synergy, and then 20% like the part where you realize that he's just no longer actually tanking, and also Rey Ultimate just obliterating everyone. I mean, this should still feel pretty bad. The crit immunity problem is going to continue to be a problem. Alright, so we got the WAD team reduction. We got resisted on Vader. Like, without Malik being there, we are getting out in front, but... Because we reduced both, Finn is actually still just gonna combo to Poe. We need to, like, hope for a 50% coin flip to land here, but not here off of A, which is... actually what exactly just happens. Why did... I guess JTR is just... That was JTR calling... Okay. That was just JTR calling Rey to assist. So Thrawn should still be the effective tank for this team. So I think we still just tank piece him. Garbage be gone. We have the fracture. Him having lifeblood makes me very skeptical on taking this. Ability block with. Okay, that stun is actually pretty clutch here. So we're giving offense up to Vader. That can only be good for us. Thrawn is already pretty much taunting anyway. I guess this is effectively just plus offense for Vader and nothing else changes. This is a much squishier Thrawn, though, I will say. Okay. I think we're just supposed to go for basics all around. Okay, we still get a chance at Rey though. Even without Piett lead, like Vader getting this many debuffs in on Rey is definitely should just be a win. And I cannot knock him, but I think we can all agree, Finn being the terror that he is, I think we win, but also still have the concern of Bastila was carrying Thrawn's butt there. Keep in mind, my Thrawn's only relic 2. My Thrawn could be a lot better than he is. But also, Galactic Legend Galactic Legend. Right, I mean, how thorough would it be to do this? We just our speed is cratering. Alright, we need to let's balance it out a little bit. We can split the difference. It's gotta be protection primary to build in. I don't think in good conscience I can still use speed around. I think it has to be sure. Okay. We're down to what, 256? I think this might actually just give Rey ults first. Since we're not on Thrawn lead, but I think Zeta lead is gonna be good for us here. Yeah, I don't know. The whole EP lead extension thing is cute, but I don't think it actually helps you win. Still only the one reduction. Still just Watt doing the heavy lifting here. I'm almost tempted to just call Finn at the start here. I think, because if we get the team reduction from Vader lead here, then again, we're still just at risk of them. Okay, that's actually good. It means that Finn is not going to be able to grenade in time, which means Thrawn has a chance to live. Is there, if you had a good Piett? No, you really need the weapon tech though. I was thinking maybe you could just cut Watt's speed entirely so that he doesn't go. Just drop him to basement and be pure tank stats. Because we effectively don't really need. Well, tank piece on Thrawn is still once. This is rough. Weird. Mark and the tank piece kind of conflict, but the tank piece is still just better all you care for a person who needs protecting. Why did we just lose Thrawn turn? Huh? This is definitely extremely the shield piece. What did I just miss? I mean, this should just be Rey killing Thrawn from here. I don't understand. What the hell? Thrawn was staggered. Oh. Fair enough. Okay, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna try to salvage this. I mean, Rey should... Okay, she didn't. I'm pretty sure Thrawn still has targeting priority here. Greetings from Mexico. What's up, Alfredo? Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, I should do this. Okay, I'll take it. JTR in this matchup was always like the chaotic factor, but don't think... Yeah, Rey's right there. Okay, that stagger was a bit unlucky, but I think that has to be factored in as a variable. Yeah, I don't know. If this was really gonna be optimized and like a battle, I think you would need to have a solution for trying to get the crit immunity off on someone. I don't think you can necessarily get a AoE dispel in before Vader's turn is gonna go off, right? Because we're dealing with having to beat out Finn and Poe and speed, so to solve that to run. Piett's turn isn't really cheering. Like, I guess, so if we're on Thrawn lead, Piett is gonna gain turn from Thrawn getting blasted. And I can play this out, but I think we can agree on happening so far. That should just be a dead throw. So if you cut Bastila, you have to run a tank. But if you run a tank, this feels like a lack of just GBA. GBA isn't great at dealing with those. I don't know. I mean, if you wanted to just try to keep all of the offense, you've got the AoE Dispel and IPD, but I don't really have a good sure the drops in in-house tank. Zion? I have wanted to try tanking Zion. Sure, actually, aren't the mods on odd timing? That I was actually really excited for a second there. That seemed off, like not really intuitive. So it seemed like it might be a thing. But like Palpatine having all the extra protection, having Mark having these. Maybe you could try to like loop him up first and then like cash out the stacks and then put Mark on him. That's like a level arbitrary that I'm sure. I just don't know if Sign can take the combo that much better. I mean, pain should help a bit. Yeah. But we don't even have an AoE. Gonna have to wait at the crit, which feels pretty bad, I would say. It is possible that we could just kick back the turn order and do tank piece first, just to let them do the rotation. That would at least mean that Vader is first. That might actually just have to do the rotation. Alright, put Finn behind, that's good. We could just do this for damage. I mean, it's the cooldown is the cooldown, right? We'll get it back in green. Yeah. I think the game is trying to tell me in an indirect way. I think it actually definitely has to be tank piece first, because that way we're actually gonna have a chance at killing Finn outright. All right, plan do. That's why I was using L3 to begin with. It would have to be someone with a cleansing mechanic or high tenacity. I mean, is it really just L3, I guess, for purposes of today? Alright. I'm burning through a lot of crystals, so we do have GL come up, so I'll give this another poke or two. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. Which I'm pretty sure also means I know exactly how I'm feeling. Not wanting to admit it yet, but that's in a lot of cases at least for the toolset that I have. Alright, let's, like, we've been pushing Vader ahead of this team the entire time. Let's try letting them do what they're gonna do to L3, but then we should get a pretty strong counterattack here. I mean, it's the same thing as Thrawn without Thrawn actually tanking, right? Putting someone... What changed? Why is he suddenly getting one shot? Had he just not been getting crit before and I didn't realize? Huh. Damn. Weird. I really don't understand why he suddenly died there. Did we take a mod off of him that I didn't mean to take off? We did kind of just beat her breather. What do we call less than ideal? Might have actually been better to just... I mean, L3 was gonna taunt anyway. I think he needs to just heal her by 50%. Yeah, figures. Alright, I need to check his mods. Why is up until now, we had the survival on the finger. Just case of theft? Nope, really no. Still the exact same. I guess I could just run it back, but weird. Any Kairos have I found on Piett yet? I'm giving it parked to Gear 8 because odds are pretty likely that I'm not going to be going for Palpatine. didn't want to put too much on him. But none at gear 8 so far. I mean, this is one more Piett check for good measure. Still no. I wonder what's going on with the divs. Yeah, you go. There it is. Alright. I mean, again, what would have possibly... Like, Piett, like, the margin isn't that wide. Just, he was basically surviving a health. That's still a bit of a wider damage swing than I would have expected. Flash, did you change your mods, sir? Pulling a sneaky on me. What? Huh. I'll ask, I guess. Did you change Finn by any chance? Because, like, we ran Palpatine lead and he was still... Was he still surviving that hit? Like, Thrawn lead gives him more protection. Huh. I mean, there has to be an answer to this somewhere, right? But I don't know... Like, why would someone take 9k more otherwise? I don't know. I'm out of ideas, and the fact, like, if he's just gonna suddenly start dying that finger, that's yikes. Like, the idea is officially, like, not even plausible. I don't know why. I'll check. I just wasn't getting crit before him, and we just had a PR. Let's see. It's possible. Weirder things have happened. Just got baited for 10 attacks straight. Let's see. We take damage. It wasn't enough to be angry. Yeah, like, this is usually what we had. On crit. This is gonna be so sad if I basically just got baited into thinking he would be able to survive due to low crit chance. I mean, we could just give him crit avoidance arrow, but that's still some bad omen. Huh. That's I don't know how many of them I need to check before I read the writing on the wall. Yep. Alright, well, the goal for today was to test gear rate. And all it was going to come down to is if the boy gets crit, then he's going to explode even with full defense and protection. Then that's a pretty definitive. That's a bit of a bummer, but I don't know, it wasn't like tests were incredible anyway. I guess the moral of the story is, damn, Vassal is doing some pretty good work, huh? At least for purposes of keeping Thrawn alive. I mean, we did have surviving, so we took the health off to put the defense on. Not too much surprise there. I don't know. The problem is, I think, even if, like, looking past the Gear 8 Piett, the turn order just never felt polished here, right? We had, even when we took out Malik, we had Vader going first. They still had crit immunity, so Vader getting first pop-off still wasn't really that great. I think there might have been an interesting argument to give him the weapon tech, but then just, like, full Finn that you would get 2 DMR chances. Actually, I want to run that. I'm curious. We could still buy ourselves. Well, no. Yeah, the problem that Piett has. Problem. Well, okay, let's see. He was surviving with 9k, right? So what if we... The protection primary really isn't giving him that much, right? So we might not actually get taxed. Just not have... Huh. Yep, there's definitely just no filters on. Interesting. I guess that's because I mostly did for the speed sets. Huh. Well, the angle was if we could just at least try to get some amount of consistency, but you're only ever going to be able to get 24%. Like, you can't get 35% until you're done with him, all the way done. And the mastery does have it, but once his gear is that high anyway, then the problem is already solved. Just have those sheer base stats to live. It's not that interesting, ultimately speaking. Big and non-ult, right? The problem is the ult. So I would assume. This is good. Wait, how many refreshes have I done? I think I need to just stop. Oh. Okay, I'm in 7th. My payouts in 9 hours. I was gonna have to do this refresh anyway. This isn't actually costing me anything. I do just want to try this. I think that this is still, like, speaking of, well, raise refresh or raise crit immunity last 2 turns, right? So even if we do the just naked Cole, don't even MM, just Cole Finn, we break their combo, but the combo was what was giving us a shot at crit Yoon Finn in the first place. So it solves one problem and recreates another. Damn. I'm not sure. I'm kind of gassed on ideas. Again, I think everything else aside, like we did see some good signs. We saw Vader like debuffs on Rey fairly consistently and being debuffed, which that felt pretty sick, right? My Vader's only 100% potency. He's not some potency god here, but any amount of extra debuff landing help is pretty welcome. But I guess we never tried taking offense cross off of Vader, but you know, again, I think it's a matter of turn order. Unless you could, I don't like the line of where it's going, but you could just try to brute force offense. I really extremely do not have the type of offense set mods that Vader needs. Like, this is kinda, but even then. So in this point, is there even any point at fighting for crit chance? I guess like once it's down, you would still rather have it. But you're really just looking for the God's House at the start. Problem is, if we go too hard on offense, then we're just straight up back, then which kind of kills the point anyway. Okay. This is such a weird way to like try to problem solve this. The crisp 232. Well, so let's bring back in those 247. Piett lead will bring their speed down in a way that should let Vader go first. Doesn't feel great doing that. Like losing the zeta feels pretty bad. We go before Finn. We don't kill Finn. Then they're just. All right. Let's just fire. Did Thrawn survive with full tank? I don't even remember. I don't think he did, right? Did he? Or no, I stopped testing because I had died on the... The goal here is Vader going first anyway, so the grenade actually doesn't matter. Or just a concept, I guess. If we kill Finn with just sheer pure offense, then I think Finn is their initial lifeblood target, so this is actually not... I don't know if we can aim Finn. There's like 0% chance that we're gonna kill Finn with a non-crit and a... Who was in this squad? I feel so lost right now. I was so focused on one train of thought. I mean, it's not Bastila. Oh, it was all three. I mean, L3N for BSF is good value, but we're trading a lot of utility for a tank when we already technically have a tank in Thrawn. And we still actually... Well... We get ahead of the grenade out. Alright, let's just... Maybe we can't then. Let's just do then max offense. Max dead Vader. Ow. And JTR at least solves to get this. She did die non-crit. Huh. We did ability block Finn, so we can't. Grenade. This feels so weird, man. This turn feels very, very clumsy suddenly too, because it's like, well, we have L3 as a soft BSF replacement. We want to hit this for the stealth and the offense. Weird. This feels very, very counter synergy right now. I think if we swap, we risk giving the ultimate. So, with that in mind. That's, of course, we don't have a dispel anymore without Traya. It feels like too many tools cut, but also not enough to play some tools. And there's the killing Piett. I don't know. I mean, if it was a scenario maybe where Rey places Lifeblood on Poe, or I mean, we could bump up Vader and try to run that, then activate his stuff. Let's cheat in again. I put so much more effort on air damage than offense sets that this is actually kind of hard to set up. We lose a small amount of offense there, but speed, kind of the same boat. That's actually a little bit that I prefer. What's the math at? I'm gonna hit self confirm. That one mod replacement. That matchup changing. Finn is what, probably 340s ish. Hey, wait, why are we not out ahead of that? And 230. So what? We're like 250 now, I think. It should be 5. We're still not. God, Vader is slow. What tech or TM tech can only do so dang. This is such a nice stat line, especially for being a potency set for Vader, but like just don't have. This is okay. I should just got this one last night. It's kind of a banger. You could do a lot worse. I'm trying to work on this slot. I mean, kind of the same boat here as well. I don't know. I could try like the much worse mods. I might just mulligan out and say that someone would have to test this with hopefully better offense sets than I have. Is it dumb to be... I mean, so the problem with... I mean, if we're running Piett, the problem I kind of see here is we're giving Vader a lot of potency still. Arguably doesn't need any more. Oh, we actually do have offense crossing. That was actually completely by accident. Good. Take it. So if we go for Poe, we kill Poe. We break the combo. J tier is gonna go before Finn, so Finn drops to 40% Terminator, but this still doesn't solve the part where Finn crits Piett's face explode. Okay. Oh, I didn't even do the extension. Wait. Good ability. Hard to complain. Vader lead, so I don't know. Okay, at this point, what I'm supposed. Feels like I kind of care more about pushing up health rates clock than anything else. There's the rate. Kind of inescapable dispel team. Wait, if we're killing Poe here, then this actually changes the team comp a lot, actually. I almost just want to... I can play this out, but I want to get L3 entirely, I think. I don't think L3 justifies yourself anymore. That is Lumberton. This feels like this could... I can see... You're kind of at the mercy of who she lifebloods, but I think in case it take a chance to go for it anyway. Oh, she's. It didn't change it. Hmm. I mean, she's got the tenacity. I don't know if we're supposed to go for in this go around. Or... I mean, building from 0 on Stanley provides that. The problem is, like, it's just gonna be dead at the point where see this 7-star probably, or at least gear 11. There's like extending. And now we don't have codes, so that should actually. Fair enough. Let's see. Like, we've got. Really is just not enough. It was like if we basicked her, we would stop her from lifeblooding, but then we would just put her in. So solve one problem. That actually might have just been better too. But she would have been damage immunity, but the purple checks would not be up. Yeah, no. Let's get out L3 entirely. If we're assassinating Poe at the start, then the combo's interrupted. We're not taking that much damage. This is... I mean, this would achieve the goal of freeing BSF up. I don't know if we'll still call this a win. Thrawn might actually be. I mean, Thrawn is still going to be taking some heat, though. But it's not going to be a Poe unique, so I think we can definitely cheat. This. I actually have a decent amount of faith in this. Fixes some issues. This is the 3 debuff attempt. This is, again, is what I would expect to be on a super low roll, you need to fail to 15%, but this could end up being 2 debuff. But let's see. Nope. Was it a 4 debuff toss before? I actually kind of want to check. Huh. And if that fails, let's see. Or a Poe to match. Yeah. Okay. Huh. But it still feels kind of bad. And how much do you buy? A decent margin, more than a couple of flats I could probably buy you. I don't know. Again, I think my offense sets aren't that great. I could maybe see this working, but I think without Poe being, I can demonstrate or like play out the matchup reliably, then they're just gonna combo. But yeah, so ideally here, Poe would be dead there, and then Finn would do that swap on Thrawn, and like I was gonna take some damage, but he would only have swap targets of ATR or Goes to Rage should be pretty fine. Goes to JTR, that might actually end up a bit weak. Alright. I think I am tuckered out, tested out. That it's kind of sad. That ending actually felt the most promising, but I think I actually might just be a little bottlenecked by good. Yeah. I am maybe desperate. You would really just have to go all in, flat off, and just don't even worry about other stats and just go for the chance to be able to shot. If you had good percent offense here, and just good percent offense, and like, yeah, we don't have any here. Very minimal flat offense, a bit of a percent defense roll. I think you could brute force your way out of dealing with the crit immunity on the squishier people. The big question to me is how you deal with the 500 hit rate non-crit. Because if you're not having that much crit chance, unless you get some super min-maxed mod for this purpose, then I think getting necessarily. Hey, maybe. I don't know. Hard to say. Sounds like a mic is coming out. Sorry. It has a very aggressive noise filter, which means that if I'm a little bit too far, if I'm trailing off a little bit, then it's gonna cut out aggressively. But it also does make a lot cleaner noise, a lot cleaner sounds, a lot less breathing noises. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. It feels like I'm close. I just need better offense sets. Or just better mods to be able to fit this concept. I just don't have enough brute force offense to be able to throw at the crit immunity problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, without BSF, we already kind of proved that at least my Thrawn can't take a hit. Like, maybe if he was higher relic, you got higher armor on him. I would not be surprised if he could take that. I mean, you are bumping up their health, so you are actually kind of buffing Poe unique damage, but it's hard to say. Alright. I've already massacred my crystals enough for one day, I think. Not quite as successful as I had hoped, but I guess we'll see. Ow. I don't think I've written him off entirely, but I do think it will be harder to get it up and running in a way that, like, frees you up of key characters. Like, maybe you could just run, like, Vader, Piett, Thrawn, BSF a lot. But to me, that kind of kills my interests in that. I mean, what, the free up Thrawn? But without Fraction, right? You're playing a dangerous game. Or did I say Thrawn? Vader, BSF, Piett, what? I don't know. Could you even free up there necessarily? Alright. Yeah, I will haul that for this stream, I think. Accept defeats. Again, I don't know. The biggest bummer for me, and I hadn't like internalized it from going through his kit, is the fact that the offense stacks on a plug and play is a bit unfortunate. I mean, it's fine for purposes of Merciless Massacre, right? But just it does mean that even if Piett survives to the second stack, like if it's a really tenacious raid, you're still gonna have to build it up from scratch, and you're gonna have less resets to build it up from. We'll see what we can do soon. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And again, I think, yeah, if someone has better offense mods, by all means, go for the brute force on crit immunity method. Because, I mean, if you break the combo, that actually frees up a lot, right? You can have Thrawn tank pretty comfortably, I think. You might have to be still on, like, high, like, triple defense at high secondary, or high speed secondary, but I think as long as you can break out early, that might be enough. It's an interesting angle, at least, because Vader not critting before was always kind of the fear for me, but this is a lot of offense we're getting with Piett. A lot. So that is an interesting angle. I think I underexplored a little bit. Sadly, this is not the test server, so alright. Let's get out of here. I actually might stream some Runeterra later. I started poking at it last night. It is just an absolutely insane expansion. I'm actually kind of bad at that game again, which feels kind of good, but also, of course, pretty bad. Yeah, we'll see. There's so many choices to make in that expansion. It's almost going to be really, really bad to stream, or really hard to stream, because of... just rough. Like, me, the overthinker, like, some of these decks just give you so many choices you have to make per turn. It's rough. We'll see. I'm probably not going to announce it, so if you just want to see it, I don't know. I'm self-conscious about server tagging. Let's get out of here. Peace out.